Hello students, in this video lesson pertaining to lines and angles chapter 6 part 7 we will be discussing the converse of certain theorems that we learned in the earlier video lesson. I want you to have a look at it. The converse of interior angle theorem statement. If a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. All these theorems, the converse, the lines are not yet parallel. You have to prove the lines to be parallel. So first you make a note of the statement, write down the heading, converse of interior angle theorem. Now according to this sentence, according to this statement, what is given? And how will you draw the diagram? You will take two lines M and N and you will take a transversal T. So given T is a transversal intersecting two lines M and N, and A plus B is 180. Now where will you take A plus B? Again, the clue is here. Interior angles are supplementary. So where will A and where will B come? A will be here, B will be here. Or you could take A here and you can take B here. Okay. Now let's begin with the proof. In the earlier one, we took vertically opposite, but here, since the angles are supplementary, the clue is think of any other way where you could take two angles total as 180 degree only when they are angles in a linear pair. So let's take angles in a linear pair. So A plus B is 180, which is already given. A plus C is equal to 180 angle in a linear pair. So I've taken these two as linear pair of angles. You could take linear pair to A or you could take linear pair to B. The choice is yours. Both are equally correct. Now compare statement 1 and 2. A plus B 180, A plus C 180. If the right hand side is equal, what happens to the left hand side? The left hand side will also be equal. That means A plus B equal to A plus C. So don't you think A and A cancel? So when A and A cancel, what do you get? You get B equal to C from 1 and 2. Now look at B equal to C. These two angles are congruent. But when you look at the type of angles they are they not alternate angles because they are Z-shaped angles? So what have we proved here? We have proved alternate angles are congruent. Now you have learnt one theorem. If a transversal intersects two lines and if a pair of alternate angle is congruent, then what happens to those lines? Those lines will become parallel. Automatically they'll become parallel. Now when I'm saying that B is congruent to C, means if B is say 60 degree, C will also be 60 degree. Okay. So, but they are alternate angles. It's a very important statement. Therefore, line M parallel to line N because of converse of alternate angle theorem. So students, I repeat this once again. What I am doing out here is explaining converse of interior angle theorem. But in order to explain this, you have to use another theorem. You have to use the converse of alternate angle theorem. Only then will you get the answer to this. So T is a transversal intersecting two lines M and N. Remember, they are not yet parallel. You have to prove them parallel. So since it is interior angles, take interior angles A and B. Now take another pair where the total is 180. So I have A plus C is also 180. A plus B 180, A plus C 180, 180, 180 cancel. A and A also cancel. So I get B equal to C. Now this is where you need to think after this point. Okay, B congruent to C. So look at the diagram. B congruent to C, but they are alternate angles. That means this alternate angle, which is Z-shaped angle, their values are equal. You have learned when a transversal intersects two lines And if a pair of alternate angle is congruent, then what happens to those lines? Those lines will become parallel. Because of which theorem? Because of converse of alternate angle theorem. So this is how you approach this theorem. To prove interior angle theorem, you make the use of converse of alternate angle theorem. Students, I want you to write down this theorem in your notebook. Okay, so in this video lesson, I have done the converse of interior angle theorem. I hope you've understood it. Make a note of it. Okay. Students' understanding of these theorems will help you to solve questions from exercise 6.2. Okay. Now, this is a homework that I'm giving you all. Write the proof of converse of corresponding angle axiom. So first you write down what is converse of corresponding angle axiom and try to prove it on your own. See whether you could do it. If not, anyways, I'm going to do it in the next video lesson. Okay, goodbye and take care.